Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Crusader Kings 2, a Game of Thrones mod Let's Play. So we're continuing our war with the wildlings. For the most part, we've beaten them back. We've reclaimed everything except for Seal Shore, and we are trying to defeat the last remnants of their army here so that we can go back and retake it. However, they're headed for Crow's Edge, and we can't quite get there in time, so we're moving to Arendelle. Hopefully we can sort of corner them here and either push them back into their own lands or defeat them there. We also have some dangerous factions at play within our kingdom. We have a party trying to get Lord Clay, Raventree, this guy, into the throne, basically, so they want him to replace us. Or Ulfgar, who apparently is not supporting his own cause, interestingly enough. But Ulfgar Snow, they're trying to put onto the throne. Interesting, he's a Trent. I have no idea how he even has a claim. Who are your parents? Ah, okay, Lord Paramount Roose. Had a bastard, got it. Understood. Right, well, that being the case, I think we're going to be a little bit aggressive in continuing with our sort of play style as Lady Sybil. We're going to be very aggressive and a little bit harsh. And I'm actually thinking, if we grab Bannon, I don't know that it really gets us anywhere, because somebody else will just found this faction again. But if we take out Lord Clay, then they don't really have a faction to create. So I'm going to try to imprison him. We'll see how that goes, because I can't, if I plot to kill him, it's never going to happen. So I'm going to try to lock him up and then execute him. And we'll get some tyranny, but that's fine. She doesn't really care. So we're going to go for it. And we're successful. So now we can execute him. So that will cost me some piety, and people won't like me. But he'll be gone, and that faction will have no motivation to exist. That's interesting. I didn't know we could call for a trial. In this case, we are probably not too interested in that because, frankly, he didn't do anything. We're just trying to get rid of him. So we're going to execute him. It'll cost me a little bit of piety. And let's see. So Donner is now the Lord of Weeping Bay, and he hates my guts. But you know what? This faction no longer has any reason to exist. So we're going to get the clock started and see what they decide to do. Yeah, they're gone. So, yeah. They had to disband because they don't have anybody to put on the throne anymore. So that worked out. People are going to hate me for that. But, oh, okay, now they're trying to found a faction to depose me. That's a concern. Where, though? And we have to deal with this too because they are getting stronger than us. They actually are stronger than us already. Could try to snatch him up as well. Let's see. He would be pretty difficult to kill. We could try to lock him up and do the same thing. It might be... Yeah, we can't afford the piety anyways. It might be a bit excessive as well. You guys need to keep moving. And hopefully you get there... Yeah, I was going to say, hopefully you get there immediately after. Oh, come on. They're going to turn around and just start sacking this instead. When are they going to get there? On the 11th. They're going to get there before us, so I don't know what to do. I guess we'll just go here and we'll start taking these back or something. We'll give them a reason to head back in this direction, essentially. And then if we can trap them there, that'd be great. But they're going to try to take, well, I mean, they're going to take Last Hearth. There's really nothing that Last Hearth can do about it. Especially since my my brilliant aunt gave away Last Hearth, and now it's held by this guy who can't defend it. Let's see. I could chase them off of it. Where would they go if I chased them? They may not go anywhere. They may try to hold their ground. In which case we should win. They don't get any sort of defensive bonus here. So yeah, we're gonna obviously try to crush them. And then we will probably try to get back to the new gift and then push our way north if we can. We don't want these guys causing trouble like they are. So we will win this, albeit a little bit closer than I would have liked. Looks like they're taking losses pretty heavily. We actually did pretty well there. We just need to win before that army engages. Oh, the Iron Bank is here. I have the money. So that Iron Bank is paid off. We do not have to worry about them anymore. Awesome. And there's a new Lord Commander on the wall. Not that that matters because they have completely lost all legitimacy. It's still going on, huh? Some of our guys are fleeing as well. That's concerning. Alright, here we go. Somebody arrived in my court. Grolio was captured in battle. You know what? Kill him. Doesn't look like he's your prisoner. There we go. Go ahead and execute the prisoner. We don't need any enemy commanders surviving this. Go ahead and close all that. And they are going to flee toward the gift. We're going to follow. We'll try to defeat this army and the remnants of that one in the process. And then we'll try to hold them here. Obviously, keeping in the gifts is going to be a lot more beneficial than trying to fight them along this front. And they're actually going to offer a peace. I think probably a white peace. Yeah, I will accept. He's going to lose some prestige, we'll gain some prestige, but we won't have to worry about them anymore, and we can finally disband our army, which is great because we'll start making some real money now. So we basically fought them to a standstill and got our, all of our lands taken care of. Eventually we'll need to take back everything up to and including the wall, which is going to be really difficult. If I were to declare war, I can fight a war to restore the Night's Watch, so that's pretty handy. I also have claims on a lot of the stuff beyond the wall, but I actually can't declare war to make that my own. That's a shame. I would have rather just absorbed it into my own territory, because obviously the Night's Watch can't defend it. They have proven themselves pretty incompetent. But it doesn't look like I can do that, so sweet. Oh, we're part of the Iron Throne again. Oh well. Blah blah blah. Let's check on the factions to make sure nothing. Oh boy. Alright, so an old weather-bitten diplomat who has served many a lord both sides of the Narrow Sea agreed to take you under his wing for a few days. He's taught you many valuable tricks on how to deal with vassals and other rulers, so we gain 1 diplomacy. I need to do something about this faction. So, the question is, what do I do? Because this faction right here is insanely strong. Like 5 times my strength. So, plotting to incite a revolt doesn't look like it's going to happen. He already hates me as much as he can hate me, so pushing him further isn't really going to get me anywhere. I could try to revoke his title. I don't know that that would necessarily get me anywhere. I can't imprison him because I don't have the piety to spend. Or it might let me do it and just continue pushing me into the negative. But I don't think going after him is necessarily such a good idea. I think it would make more sense to go after the guy with the claim. So could we lock him up? No, he's too far away. Where is he? In like Volantis somewhere? Yeah, he's in Volantis. So that's not going to work. We could invite him to our court. Of course he's going to say no. Try to kidnap him or kill him. That's not going to help. Well, the only other thing I can see working is maybe baiting them into a premature revolt that doesn't involve everybody. Because they'll only all join if it's part of this faction. So if he revolts of his own volition, that's not necessarily going to drag everybody else in. He has to basically submit the faction's terms to me. If I decline them, then he brings all of them in. So if I can like insult him or get him to basically attack me without their support, then we should be able to maybe get rid of that faction. So Kira's trying to kill me. You. So I mastered Weeping Bay. Ah, the wife of Lord Clay. Of course. Lock her up. Okay, so she fled. She fled, but that's fine. What's happening here? They're offering me the position of commander of the Iron Throne. Sure. Why not? Why not? Your father's asking you for land. That's pretty pathetic. I don't have any land to give you, pal. Actually, I do. I could send my father to the wall. That's kind of funny, actually. Granted the lordship of Pine's End. Do I want to give him Pine's End? Let's see. Pine's End is which one? Yeah, you know what? I'll give that one away. I don't mind giving that one up. Yeah, whatever. So our uncle didn't like that. But our father did. And that will pass to Lionel Bolton. Why Lionel Bolton? How is he your heir? You don't have sons. You have a daughter, that's right. Well, that is problematic to say the least. What relation is he to you? I don't understand. Yeah, I don't get where he comes in. They might be like cousins or something, but they're not siblings. Oh well. Okay. They are trying to put Ulfgar into power now. They have 1,587% of our total strength. So, wow. Like 10, well, I guess 15 times? Like 15 or 16 times our strength. I will not be blackmailed, of course. We're going to go to war in a second here. And I will have to ask my liege to, oh god, that's just like red everywhere. I'm going to try to invite our liege to help us. I don't know if they're automatically part of this or not. So I believe if we go to intrigue, it's an option somewhere. Request liege intervention. So what is... Ah, got it. They don't particularly like me. They're not of the same dynasty. We're not married. We do not have a diplomatic committee. So, mine is 52. Wow. Okay. Mostly because we're cruel. That's a lot of gold to get us very little distance toward our destination, so I don't know that bribing him is going to help in any way. But I don't see how we can win this. I don't see it. I can call up about 5... no, not 5, because it's... Yeah, that's the maximum. I can call up less than 2,000 men. And they have a couple of stacks bigger than that. So I think we've pretty much lost at this point. Basically everything is under siege. Not sure what else we could really do here. Maybe... I'm wondering if we could, like, start faction wars within the north? Like, pit these guys against them, maybe? Let's send an insult his way as well. And we'll see if we can piss him off enough to go to war, and maybe the fact that there's 2 wars happening, they'll attack each other a little bit as well. I don't know, but this is not going particularly great. The Raventrees were a little bit too heavy-handed, and it's coming back to bite them. It looks like... Who is that? Is that the High King? I believe it is. But I don't know where he's going. He's not attacking these guys, clearly. Alright, let's go ahead and close most of those. And let's check out the factions again. Oh, everybody abandoned him. He still has the strength to do it, though. Well, no, he doesn't, but he could harass them, assuming this actually works. I could try to imprison him, and if we fail, we'll end up at war. Let's try it. Okay, so he's going to rebel. We'll see if he just joins in alongside them, or if it's essentially like a free-for-all, because that's what we want. But yeah, this has turned into an utter disaster. Let's get rid of that. I don't think I've ever had a rebellion this big, but then again, I never played mean characters like her. I always try my best to be honorable and upstanding and, you know, do right by our kingdom. I always try to be like a good ruler in this game. And I very rarely be evil and, you know, mean like she is, but she had a good reason after what they did to her brother. So I felt that it was more, I don't know, like it was more in line with role playing to go along with that sort of character makeup. Huh. Okay. Well, it's not gonna help me now, pal. But yeah, obviously that didn't work out too well for us because I've never had a Oh, okay. We're getting some free regiments. Not that that's going to help us. You're trying to kill me. I'll try to lock you up. I can't. Okay, well. Okay, whatever. Nothing I can do about it. Go ahead and raise that force. And we're just going to do our best to hold if we can. Is there any defensive bonus here? There is. Okay. We'll see what we can do. But I don't think it's going to be much. But yeah, even in our Skyrim playthrough, where we were the High King of Skyrim, we were conquering pretty much the entire playthrough. Always grabbing up land, moving forward, raising our station, and never really ran into issues like this where, you know, people didn't like us, despite the fact that we were actively conquering them. But maybe that's the reason, because when you're conquering, you're replacing the lords that you're, you know, uprooting. So you take a province, that lord gets kicked out, and you put your own lord in. And so most of them are loyal to you because you're the ones that gave them that title. Whereas in this playthrough, we came by it a little bit differently. Instead of conquering land, we sort of usurped the title with backing from the Iron Bank, and obviously that put us in a position where people didn't like us as much. Okay. Apparently the king is dead. And we have a new queen. Queen Ismira Tyrell. I don't know what relation she was to the king. Wait, I'm confused. Paxter Tyrell has been defeated. Is there two Paxter Tyrells? I think there is. No, that's not what I wanted to click. I wanted to click on that. I wanted to see who held it before her. Oh, so her father was... Got it. He looked different without the crown on. So her father was the High King. I recognize the mustache. However, it looks like he was deposed but not killed. Good to know. How do you feel about me? Oh, you hate me almost as much. Well, what if I threw some money at you? That would actually get us somewhere, so let's do that. And then I will ask her to intervene or intercede on our behalf. And that might save us. We could convert to their culture. I don't know if that's a great idea, though. I can't see what exactly the effect will be either, because there's too many side effects. But yeah, we will see what happens. We could also try employing the Golden Company. I'm gonna do it because what the hell? What do we have to lose? Alright, so we'll see what comes of that. Let's see. They are not going to intervene. So that is going to make this really difficult for us. We'll see if we get anything from the Golden Company, because they might be able... I don't think they'll be able to save us, but it's worth a shot. Sure, yeah, we'll play nice, even though they just kind of left us out to dry here. Threw us under the bus. We'll educate him at court, or should we groom him for command? What are you good at, kid? We'll educate him at court. He doesn't like me either, wow. Nobody likes him. Or nobody likes her, excuse me. Yeah, spend highly. We might not be around much longer to spend it anyway, so we'll use it now. We are running out of time though, so I don't know if we'll be able to finish this today. I mean, I guarantee we're not going to be able to, because frankly, these wars are just getting started. But we'll see how it goes. We're slowly losing territory all over the map. We got some piety back. Let's close all of these, and she's been coronated. So, no word from the Golden Company. I guess we'll hear from them soon? Everybody's... The sharks are circling. The sharks are circling. So do we have like an event? Or excuse me, like a thing here that'll say... No, we don't. Okay, well... I don't know if we're ever gonna hear back from them, but we'll, you know, keep our ears open. Can I call up any more men? Not really, no. Can call up like 500 from, I think it's probably... No, I don't know where it is, to be honest. One of our other holdings, I imagine. Okay, cool. So the Golden Company has agreed. So where are they? I'm very curious as to how this is going to play out. Maybe they're like independent and they just come in and wreck everybody. I assume that they would just work like another mercenary band and like plop in on your capital, but be like super elite. But no. I will find you a spouse, even though you hate me. Everybody's trying to kill me. It's kind of funny. He's 18. Let's marry him to her. Okay. So, Golden Company, where are you guys? I need your help. Maybe they have to sail from Essos, because I think they're based out of Essos. At least that's the only place I ever hear them referenced in like the books and stuff. They're always in Essos versus Westeros, but I don't know that that's necessarily true. I think that's just where they happen to be most of the time. But it is possible that they have to sail from there or something. I assume that they would work like normal mercenaries and they would just like appear. I wonder, maybe I have to go into the military tab and actually hire them. I've never tried to hire them before. Yeah, so I actually do have to hire them. Oh man, 10,000 strong, but they cost 1,000 gold. I can't afford that. But they would have turned the tide for sure. Especially given that they're all fairly elite units. War elephants even? Oh man. They would have destroyed, but yeah, I can't afford them. Not even close. So I think we're going to end the episode here, and we'll continue with this punishing defeat in the next episode. That might be the last episode, given how this is going. But we will certainly find out. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Crusader Kings 2 with you. And I look forward to seeing you back here for the next episode.